Prime Minister called upon the parents to give the children the opportunity to play. Victorious female footballers have a given reception. Even if money is needed, the government will not accept IMF's tough conditions, said Obaidul Qadir. And RAB has arrested 3 members of the new militant organization along with the 2 financiers. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to MyTV News. I'm Fawza Roshan with you in the newsroom today. Viewers are watching the headlines and I'm going to the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina commented that women are getting success in sports due to organizing various tournaments and training abroad. She said that initiatives have been taken to retain the rural games. The Premier said this while giving a reception to the women who won the victory in the Prime Minister's office in the morning. The Prime Minister also said that there has been incredible success in giving sports opportunities to the physically challenged. He said the more children practice sports and literate, the more patriotism will develop in them. Earlier, a cheque of Taka 5 lakh was given to the members of the victorious women's football team and a cheque of Taka 2 lakh each to the officials and coaches. Even if money is needed, the government will not accept IMF's tough conditions, said Road Transport and Bridges Minister and Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir. He said this while interacting with journalists at the Secretariat. When asked what the government is doing to recover all the money that is being smuggled out of the country, the minister said the government is investigating and looking into the matter. Obaidul Qadir also said that the National Conference of Awami League will be held on December 24 and the major changes are coming in the constitution of the party. Finance Minister A.H. Mustafa Kamal said International Monetary Fund IMF is giving us loans as we wanted. We are going to get IMF loan. Inshallah. He said this in the briefing organized by the Ministry of Finance after the meeting with the IMF delegation in the meeting room of the Ministry of Finance at the Secretariat on Wednesday. The Finance Minister said the amount of debt is $4.5 billion. This loan will come in 7 installments till 2026. The first installment will come in February next year. The rest of the loan will be available through 2026 in 6 equal installments of SDR 660 million every 6 months. RAB has arrested 3 members of the new militant organization Zamatul Ansar Fil Hindal Shirkiya along with 2 financiers. They were arrested from the signboard area of Naranganj on Tuesday. In a press conference organized at RAB Media Center in Karwan Bazar, Media Wing Director Commander Khondokar Almoin said that a female member motivated by militancy will be de-radicalized and returned to her family. According to RAB, due to the militant operation in the Chittagong till tracks, the arrested persons were arrested when they gathered at the signboard of Naranganj to go to the remote hilly areas using different tactics. Bangladesh has humanized 75% of the population. It is the highest in the world, said U.S. Ambassador Peter Haas. He said this in an excellent example of Bangladesh of 50 years of friendship. He said this while inspecting the BRAC program implementing children's corona vaccination program under the Community Health Systems Training Project at Chashara Naranganj Collectorate Preparatory School in the city in the morning. He also said, I am proud and happy to give nearly 10 million corona vaccines from America so far. Naranganj City Corporation Mayor Dr. Selina Hayat Ivy was present there.
But also to celebrate the 100 millionth dose of corona vaccine that's been donated by the United States. So I think 100 million is 10 crore. And so we're very proud to have partnered with Bangladesh. We're also incredibly impressed with Bangladesh as it's approaching over 75% vaccination rate.
4 killed and 15 injured in a collision between a passenger bus and a cargo-covered van in the Dolamia area of Feni on Dhaka-Chittagong Highway. The incident happened in the morning. Teams of Feni Mohipal Highway Police and the Fire Service are conducting rescue operations. Mustafa Kamal, officer in charge of Mohipal Highway Police Station in Feni, said that a bus from Chittagong was heading towards Dhaka. Meanwhile, the speeding bus collided with the lorry coming in the opposite direction. The police immediately rescued the injured and took them to Feni General Hospital. The doctor on duty there declared 4 people dead. At least 10 to 15 others are being treated. Two Bangladeshis were killed in a firing by the Indian Border Guard Force (BSF) at the Lohakuchi border in Lalmonirhat. This incident took place in the morning in the area of pillar number 921 to 922 of Lohakuchi border of Goral Union of Kaliganj Upazila. The deceased were Washikuri of Adimtari Upazila and Ainul Haq of the same area. It is known that with the help of Indian cattle traders, some Bangladeshi hillsmen went into Lohakuchi border to cross the cattle. At that time, 2 shepherds named Anwar and Washikuri were shot and died on the spot when members of BSF 75 Battalion Kilmari Botrov camp fired at them. The rest of the shepherds recovered their bodies and brought them home. Chief of Army Staff General S.M. Shafiuddin Ahmed called upon all members of the ASC Corps to be ready to face the challenges of the 21st century through modern and up-to-date training. He made this call at the annual Captains Conference of Army Service Corps and ASC Center and School in Khulna Jahanabad Cantonment in the morning. At this time, he discussed the development of this corps, increasing professional skills and various activities conducted at home and abroad. Army Chief laid wreath at Shongshoptok built in honor of Matthias at Jahanabad Cantonment. Viewers, now international news. A magnitude 6.6 earthquake has struck Nepal, killing at least 6 people, injuring several others, and destroying multiple houses in the northwestern district of Doti, officials said. The earthquake, which hit at about 2 a.m. local time on Wednesday, sent tremors into northern India. Bhola Bhatta, Deputy Superintendent of Police in Doti, said that 4 children were among the fatalities that occurred when 8 houses collapsed after the earthquake struck the mountainous western region. The police chief confirmed earlier information provided by Home Ministry official Tulsi Rizal. The deceased included an 8-year-old boy, a 13-year-old girl, 2 14-year-old girls, a 40-year-old woman, and a 50-year-old man, Bhatta said, according to the Rahmandu Post news outlet.
Nepal. Parts of China were also affected. New Delhi.
Viewers, about to the end and the headlines once again. Prime Minister called upon the parents to give the children the opportunity to play. Victorious female footballers have a given reception. Even if money is needed, the government will not accept IMF's tough conditions, said Obadul Kader. RAB has arrested 3 members of the new militant organization along with the 2 financiers. A magnitude 6.6 earthquake has struck Nepal and killing at least 6 people. And Pakistan beat New Zealand by 7 wickets in the first semi-final of T20 World Cup. That's all from our newsroom for now. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, visit YouTube/mytvbd news. And to watch all our programs, visit YouTube/mytvbangla, Facebook/mytvbangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Don't forget to join with us. Till then, stay connected. Allah Hafiz.